Now, she is the Strictly Come Dancing reigning champion, and now Ellie Leach is making her stage debut in Cluedo 2.
No one gets out of here alive.
Oh, my God, Rick! What happened?
He's been murdered in the study with the dagger.
Well, it wasn't me.
Well, it wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Well, it wasn't me.
Well, it wasn't me.
I know what you're all thinking. It's the butler that did it.
That sounds like a confession.
Amazing, Ellie. Now, you have hot-footed it from Nottingham, where you were on stage last night.
Last night, yeah.
And you're back on stage today.
Tonight, yes.
And now you're here.
And now I'm here.
Now
I'm
you're
here.
here.
Jet setting.
It's fantastic. Jet setting, yeah, exactly. Yeah, Nottingham to London style. How's it been? I mean, what a great stage debut after reigning champion of Strictly. I mean, what a time you're having.
Yeah, it's been amazing. Honestly, I can't believe how much has happened in the space of a year. But to make my stage debut is really, really fun. I'm enjoying it a lot. You know, Cluedo is a great show. It's murder mystery, but it's got a bit of a twist, and it's so much fun. I think when people think murder mystery, they don't really think comedy sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a really, really fun show, and the cast are amazing, you know, as a team with our director, Mark, and the
he
writer.
did the play that goes wrong, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Which I do Ridiculous the Quiz, and Henry Lewis
Yes,
wrote
yeah.
does play that goes wrong. It's an amazing. So
It
sort of,
is.
if you like that sort of slapstick, funny. Sort of, it's just such a great family event, isn't it, Cluedo?
That is what it is. I think that sometimes people don't really know what to expect when they do come to see the show, and it very much is slapstick comedy. It's great for the whole family. I think that, you know, set in the 60s as well, so...
Well, I remember playing it as a kid. I don't think I've played it recently for a very long time, but it's got such a nostalgic feel about it. But have you... yes, come on. Confession time, madam.
Confession time.
Have you
I
ever
should never
played?
have said this.
You should never have said...
I've never played Cluedo, but I think it's such an iconic board game. Everybody knows it. Obviously, I knew
When's
what
your
it was.
birthday? We'll get you on.
March, just been.
Nobody bought you a set.
Nobody bought me a set of Cluedo. I'm really sad about that.
The makers are going to be sending you one right now. Was it nerve-wracking going onto stage for your debut? Especially because, of course, you're the star booking, you're the reigning champion, so you're the name on the poster. Do you know what I mean? And then it's like, it's your debut on stage.
Yeah, it was really nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
And I think that people, like, obviously I was on Corrie for 12 years, and people go, oh, well, you've been doing acting all your life. And I'm like, yeah, I have, but it's completely different. You know, stage it's bigger and bolder, and you've got that live audience reaction, which you don't have when you film for TV. But I think that obviously doing Strictly as well, like having a live audience there, that does,
the now or never
really
feeling.
help. Yeah,
absolutely. And of course, Helen Flanagan, a good friend of yours, you know, sort of Corrie star, was due to be playing this role, wasn't she? But then had to leave on medical grounds. She's been incredibly supportive to you. I know she's been to see you and so on. But you've been quite strong in your sort of condemnation of people who have been, you know, keyboard warriors.
Yeah, obviously it was so lovely to be able to see Helen, and us as a company, we all wish her the best. But yeah, I think that, you know, when you are in the public eye, it is really hard to kind of open up about how you're feeling, and also open yourself up to ultimately be judged by people who you don't know and who personally don't know you. And I think that it's something that I feel really strongly about is, you know, we're all just trying to do our best and navigate our way through life. And sometimes people aren't so supportive of that. And I just think that it is really important to just be kinder to ourselves and also to other people, because you don't know.
Were you speaking out on behalf of Helen in a way? Because was Helen getting a lot of backlash for pulling out, or is it you yourself who experienced it?
I think that I experienced it quite a lot throughout Strictly. You know, there were so many people who were supportive. It was incredible, and I can't thank people enough for, you know, voting for me in Veto every week and supporting us. But also, like, there was a lot of people who weren't so supportive, and I think that in our industry it's something that is kind of like just hidden away, like we don't really speak about it so much.
Well, I think you're expected to take the rough with the smooth, because the highs are so high that you're expected to take a bit of a beating, you know, when you switch your phone on, right?
Yeah.
It's like as though it's built into the system.
Yeah, definitely. And people go, oh, well, you're in the public eye, so you opened yourself up to this.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I'm just trying to do something that I love and that I'm proud of.
And that other people might enjoy.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like with Cluedo now, you know, being on stage, as much as I'm playing a character, like, it is opening yourself up to something that's completely new and completely different. And when I first started, like, I was so nervous. And there was little times where I was like, oh, I forgot a line, or, oh, I've just fluffed on this. But, you know, the cast at Cluedo are so supportive, and it's really nice to be able to have the audiences in because they're really, really enjoying it, and to be able to perform for them is amazing.
And also, you're supporting Vito. He's been on tour, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Did you just see them recently?
I literally went to see the Pro Tour yesterday, yeah. Luckily, which was really strange, they was in Nottingham in the same building as we are. So, yeah, it was really nice to be able to catch up with him and see everybody else and to watch the show. It's amazing. And I felt so emotional watching them. I just was like, I can't believe that I was able to have that experience.
Part of it. It does, it's another world, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And, you know, you said that Vito's not like a part of your family, and how is it for your family to sort of see you, you know, just sort of explode into the public, you know, heart, and you know, because you've been on television for a long time.
Yeah.
But is this different now? This is a different level.
Yeah,
of
it's completely different. You know, I was on Corrie for 12 years, and I grew up there, and it was an amazing experience and something that I will always take with me for the rest of my life.
Why are you talking about it in the past tense? Are you ever going to go back?
I mean, never say never.
Never say never. Okay.
But I was there, and now I'm doing something completely new, and I think that is what life is about, is just trying new things. And I was so scared to kind of be out of my comfort zone, and doing Strictly pushed me out of my comfort zone, and doing Cluedo was pushed me even more outside of my comfort zone. So, yeah, I'm just hope that I made my family proud, and that's all I want, really.
Well, you've done brilliant, and also you're just a lovely person.
Oh,
so good things should happen to good people, is what I say.
Thank you so much.
Right, Cluedo 2 is on, it carries on until, it's a massive tour.
Yeah, so we're going until November, all around the UK.
You're going to be exhausted.
I know, but it's good fun.
It's great
I'm
fun.
enjoying it.
You're young, you're strong, you can cope. Brilliant. OK, so Cluedo 2 on theatres around the country, until November. And you are Miss Scarlet.
Miss Scarlet.
Did she do it?
Did she do it?
Did she do it?
Who knows? We'll have to watch to find out.
Great to see you.
And you, thank you so much.